So, Danny, are you ready for Doris Wolf?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Now, she's going to say things that are totally out of line, and I'm warning you right now, I'm not going to object all that much because I don't want this jury to think that you're hiding behind your attorney.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, you keep it simple, honest, just like you've been doing, we'll all be fine.
So when Danny gets up on the stand, just rip him to shreds, right?
All rise. Yes, just...
Be seated. The defendant may retake the stand. You're still under oath, Mr. Santos?
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Santos, that certainly was very interesting testimony that you gave us earlier. You admitted your mother's long-standing hatred of your beloved wife, Michelle. You admitted your own bitter conflict with your mother over many emotionally charged issues. And finally, you admitted to gunning your mother down on the night of November 14th. So, I guess my only question for you is, why'd you wait so long?
Your Honor,
It seems to me that you could have saved the FBI, the local police, and the good men and women of this jury a whole lot of trouble if you would have just admitted from the start what is so painfully obvious to all of us, that you are a ruthless, amoral criminal who shot his own mother in cold blood.
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, Ms. Wolf is supposed to be questioning the witness, not lecturing the jury with her biased conclusions.
Say the rhetoric for your closing statement, Ms. Wolf.
I'll rephrase. Mr. Santos, if you shot your mother, defending your wife, as you claim,
And my unborn child.
then why didn't you and Michelle immediately go to the police and tell them what happened?
Because I thought they would not believe me.
Because of your less than stellar reputation and your many other brushes with the law?
Because of my last name.
Well, if the Santos name inspires fear and loathing, maybe there's a good reason.
Was there a question in there?
So, after you shot your mother, you didn't call the police. But you did call the ambulance, correct?
No.
You didn't call the ambulance. Why not?
It was too late. My mother was already dead.
I see. Do you have medical training to support that opinion?
No.
So, you didn't really know for sure?
There was no heartbeat. My mother's breathing had stopped.
In other words, she no longer posed a threat to you and your wife, so why not call an ambulance just in case?
I told you there was no point.
There was no point, Mr. Santos, because you didn't want your mother revived, did you? No, you were relieved, even happy she was dead.
No, I was not happy.
Oh, you were distraught over your mother's death.
Yes, I was.
So distraught that you wrapped your mother up in chains and you dumped her into that icy water like she was so much garbage.
Objection.
You dumped your own mother into that freezing black water and then you went on your merry way.
Objection.
As if
She's
nothing of
badgering
any
this
consequence
witness.
had
Ms.
happened.
Wolf, watch it. Don't let me have to warn you again.
You won't have to, Your Honor. I have no further questions for this witness. But if I may, I would like to take this opportunity to thank both Mr. Marler and the defendant for providing me with both a motive and an admission of guilt. My job should always be this easy.
What? Say something.
Young man, be quiet. Order back
What are you
there.
doing?
Order in the court. Sit down and be quiet.
Sit down. You can kiss my
Bailiff, escort this gentleman
You
from...
call this justice?
What?
They're setting you up.
I'm going to hold
let
you
him
in
get
contempt
away
if you
with
don't
it,
leave.
Danny.
Leave now.
What?
Leave.
Hey, let go of me. Let's go. All right. Hey, I'm out of here. Hey, this is the last place I want to be.
Mr. Santos, on the night in question, November 14th, 2000, would you explain once more why it is you went down to the docks?
I went to find my wife. My grandmother told me that Michelle would be there and that she was in danger.
You did not go there for the purpose of killing your mother?
No.
In fact, you didn't even know she was going to be there, right?
I didn't know she was alive.
Indeed. Now then, when you arrived at the docks, why did you draw your weapon?
Because my mother was holding her gun on Michelle.
And why did you fire the weapon?
Because I wanted to stop my mother from killing my wife and my unborn child. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason. Mr. Santos, thank you very much, and I'm sure that your wife and Robbie, your young son, thanks you as well. Your Honor, no further.
You may step down, Mr. Santos. I'm going to call a short recess before you question your next witness, Mr. Marler. This court will resume in 1/2 hour.
All rise.
Listen, I have a bit of a problem with the testimony about the ambulance. I want to go back and rebut. I know it's all right. I can clarify it a little bit. So we're going to need Michelle sooner than later, so you're next. Okay.
You really, really held your own up there.
I don't know. Tony did not help.
Don't even worry about that. You were wonderful. You didn't even let Wolf rattle you once, and God knows she tried.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think I'm in the process of telling them a love story, and if it works, I'm a genius. If not, we're in a little bit of trouble.
Not yet, we're not. Hey. There's no smoking allowed in here.
Since when did you start obeying the law?
Oh, look who's talking. You know, Danny and I aren't the criminals here. You are, and I can't wait to prove it. We're on to you, Arturo. We know that you planted the bullet in Carmen's body.
Yeah, I also shot JFK, too. Did I tell you that?
You know, you're not as smart as you think. You took the bullet from the wrong gun.
No, the bullet is legit, so the gun's gotta fit. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, except that it all starts with this body that you dragged from the water. You know, for all I know, you probably faked that, too.
Tell you something, pea-brain. The medical examiner's office made a positive ID on that body through dental records. There's an old forensic saying, even if your body's chopped up and you're murdered and you're put in a blender, teeth keep talking. They don't lie. So don't take it out on me, okay? Don't take it out on me.
Yeah, that's right, you creep. Your teeth don't lie.